Hey folks, I'm Tony.
And I'm Tina.
And we're TNT RVing. So we're here at RCD RV Supercenter in Medina, Ohio. And what are we checking out today, Teen?
Checking out this brand new 2025 Rockwood Ultra Lite. It's a 2608BS. And it's got the new color combinations. Come on, let's check it out.
Alrighty, let's get this tour started. And I'm gonna put all the specs in the box down below here. And I always like to get this tour started over here by the dock light switch. And the switch is right over here. And nice, Rockwood really does a great job here with their front caps, their graphics and stuff. They have automotive windshield, one-piece fiberglass front cap, protected by a diamond plate here. And I really like this diamond plate. It's made of plastic and it's resistant to dents, which I like. Of course, Lippert's providing Rockwood with a nice powder-coated frame. So I really like how they have these powder-coated frames, long-lasting. On the A-frame here, you've got room for 2 lead-acid batteries, room for 2 30-pound propane tanks, and also this one as an option, you have the BAL 5.3 auto leveling system. And let's go ahead and I'm going to run that footage. We'll show you real quick how that works. We're going to go ahead and auto level using the BAL 5.3 auto leveling system. And come on in here, Teen. Here's the home screen. And what you do, you have a selection. There's auto mode, manual mode, tongue jack mode. So we're going to go to auto mode and we're going to hit auto level. And then warning, vehicle, people, pets, obstructions must be completely clear of the unit. Of course, we already walked around. Everything's good. After that's done, you just hit OK. Now it says auto level in progress. The tongue is going to raise or lower to get level. And it takes several minutes for this to do it. And Teen, come on over here. So now the rear jacks are coming down. And like I said, this is kind of a slow process, but say we're camping or what have you, I would take blocks. I'd have blocks underneath here. This way you didn't have to travel so much. So let that do its thing. So now what'll happen is it'll level the rig left and right using these. And then when that's complete, then we're gonna move up front and that'll have the stabilizers. So you can see it just leveled that. Now, come on along over here.
No, it's still doing something.
Oh, it is a little bit. All right, now watch this. Over here, these are our stabilizers. So the stabilizer's now coming down, which is neat. And once again, if you wanted, you could put some blocks or whatever underneath there to make it faster. And Tina, that's all it takes to level your rig now. Pretty neat auto leveling system. What do you think? Drop a comment down below. At any rate, continuing along the side here, you have right over here, this is a port where you can add an extra solar panel. You would need a kit with a controller and everything. Essentially, it's just hardwired right to the battery if you needed to give it a boost. In this compartment here, Teen, come on in. You have a little bit of storage, and this is in front of your sink. So right now we have our water bottles and stuff. And here's a shelf along with a propane hose that's here. And I'll show you where that shelf goes. But I like these slam latches that they use now and all key to like, which is nice. Right over here, continuing behind, is a water heater. Right here is your furnace. And what they're doing as well is they have this large panel here, so you can remove this and gain access to your furnace if you ever needed to do any sort of maintenance or what have you to it. So that's nice. Of course, up top, we have frameless windows. There's your outdoor speakers. Right here, this is a vent for your oven and range. And continuing along, we
Wait
have...
a minute. I'm looking at this massive awning.
Yes, you do. This thing's got to be, I'll drop the specs. It's got to be a 19-foot, maybe 20.
I know, it's huge.
This is a pretty large awning.
Nice.
So we'll leave that down below. Thanks, team.
You're welcome.
Continuing along, right here's your low point drain. right there. And then over here, nice wide entry door. And I like this. This has got a friction hinge. So in the light winds and stuff, when you're opening it, it's gonna stay where you place it. In the event you have high winds, you've got this arm right here, and that hooks up to the door, and that'll really lock it in place. These steps here, which are really neat. So these are the More Ride step above steps, and it's super easy to lift these because there is a gas shock assist here off to the side, and it really makes it easy lifting these as well. And of course, as you can see, the legs, you could adjust those to a different height as needed. And of course, I really like the grab bar. You have enough length here to grab a hold of it and safely enter, which is good. Continuing along back, I'm going to close this door, and above here we have our television mount, and on the side here is our power along with our cable satellite connection. This rail right here, this is where you could put that shelf that I showed you up front. And then continuing along, I'm going to open this back up. You have another nice wide door with that friction hinge, along with another set of steps, and this also has a gas shock assist. Alrighty, so continuing on back here, we have another rail, so you can put another shelf there or move that back and forth, whichever you desire. And down below we have fresh water tank drain and also a LP disconnect, so you can put your griddle back here if you'd like. And the way we would set this up, I'd put my table back here, and another neat thing is you have water, hot and cold water right here, and has that curly spray hose. That would be really nice as well. And they also put the fresh water tank fill in the back corner here, which I don't mind. This is pretty nice as well, because you're going to have water hookup right on the other side there. So if you needed to fill your fresh water tank. So continuing along, so you have your city water connection here, your black tank flush, and this is your antifreeze inlet. And over here is your cable and satellite, of course. So the ladder here, 250-pound capacity. Since you're already pointed up 13, there you're already prepped for a rear camera, which I like as well. Another frameless window, and of course the spare tire. I like this hard spare tire cover too. Here's your rear bumper, and of course down below you've got a receiver here, and that has a 300-pound capacity. So if you wanted to put a bike rack or what have you back there, or a tray to carry some extra cargo and that sort of thing, you have plenty of capacity back there for that. Coming around here, this is your 50-amp power connection right there. Of course, your slide with your slide topper, and this is a rack and pinion slide if you want to take a look there, and that's what that looks like. So coming along on this side here, team, this is the storage that's underneath your bed, and of course you have these doors that have the magnetic hold up there, and of course your 50-amp power cord. Here's your Suburban griddle with the Lodge cast iron griddle. I really like that as well. And as you can see, there's the aluminum structure, which I really like. Rockwood Flagstaff, how they use this. Anytime there's a need for some structural support, they use that welded aluminum, which is awesome. So I'm going ahead, close that up. So let's come on over here. I'm going to show you where the gray tank and black tank is hooked up. Now I'll take the camera, and if we look back here, you can see that's the rack and pinion slide, and over here is one of the leveling jacks, and right there is your gray tank, black tank drain. And let's get underneath here a little bit further. I'm going to show you the underbelly. One of the really neat things underneath here, you can see that's your fresh water tank drain right over there. And looking back, you got this nice sealed underbelly, and it's got that foil backing, which I really like as well. Of course, Dexter torsion axles, never adjust brakes, Goodyear endurance tires. Those tires have that TPMS system, which is really neat. And Rockwood, they do a really nice job keeping this underbelly nice and sealed up. So up front here is another gray tank drain, and there's your other slide, and that also has a rack and pinion slide as well. Of course, on the front slide, you got some windows to look out. Of course, that slide has another slide topper. And continuing along here is another window on the front of that slide. And Tina, that wraps up the exterior. Why don't you take us around and show us what the interior looks like?
Okay, let's go.
Alrighty, so here is another look at the exterior of the 2608BS. And let's go ahead and see what Tina's up to.
Come on inside, but before you do, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. But come on in. I love this unit, but I really like the new color combination that this has. But before we get started on that, we're gonna hit the RV panel right as you walk in. It has this motion sensor on it, so it will light up as you walk by. But you've got where you can check your tank levels, as this is where you turn on your awning lights, your step light, your interior lights, and also your water heater and electric and that type of thing. You also have access to how you put out your awning as well as your slides. Now, when it is blue, the lights are on. When it's white, the lights are off. So new for 2025 is now the lights are dimmable. You hold it and it will bring down the lights. Now on camera, it'll probably be flickering a little bit, but then you want to bring them back up. You just hold it again and then they come all the way back up. That's pretty awesome because a lot of people do complain about that it might be too bright. However, they do still have the buttons that you could turn it off altogether if you so choose. So love this, but we got to make them all the way bright so it stops flickering. So now we're all the way back up. Here's your thermostat here. If you work your way down, you've got your fire extinguisher there. And now over on this side is where you have your closet. This is pretty nice. Look at all these shelves. And I believe you can take them out if you so choose to have this be a hanging rack. We have our coats in there and my purse and that type of thing, but nice hall closet. And look under here. This is awesome to put all your shoes as you walk in. I like that a lot. Okay, so as we work our way into the kitchen, we've got the Magic Chef refrigerator. I really like how it's lifted up because of the converter down here. This is awesome. So you got it, you can open it this way as well as this way, which in a unit like this makes a lot of sense because if you're coming up from being outside at the campsite, you can grab your drink, your beverage, your water, your whatever, or if you're cooking, you can access it from this side. But look how nice and huge this is. This is a really nice refrigerator. And it now has the drawer for your freezer, which is pretty slick, if I do say so myself. So as we're working our way in here, here is your, is this Magic Chef as well? I believe so. Microwave, which is nice size. And you have your Magic Chef oven hood here with your stove and your oven. Nice size oven. You have this amazing cooktop here. I really like this. Whoops. So there you have access to that as well. This is a really nice kitchen. I love the size of this counter space. Look at this. It's like showroom. You have your super deep basin here. Look at that. Nice basin sink. But look at all this counter space you have back here as well as your outlet back there. You have window there, window here. This is your front cap. So this is, you sit there and stare at everything that's going on outside at the campground. You have more counter space here as well as all this cabinet space up here. Look at look how huge these cabinets are. That's really big. And then this. That's there's a lot of cabinet space. So as you're working your way back here, even this big window here does have a shade that will now hit the magnet. Just like that. You also have all this cabinetry down here, but there's a little bit of a surprise behind these cabinets. You open them up, and look, you now have 3 drawers as well. You have a drawer here, and another one here, and all that cabinet space down there. So you've got a lot of storage space for certain. You also have, this is underneath the sink. This is what you can access from outside as well. But that's where your water heater is down there, I believe, Tony. Is that what that is?
Yep.
So
that's your water heater right there.
So awesome. I think this panel just is off. So as we work our way into the slide, I hope you're all noticing this fantastic new color for 2025. This is the Andover Sable, which I refer to as chocolate. It's like chocolate brown. I really like it. As well as the stone color upholstery. So we're gonna go here for our lovely dinette. I like this. We have a giant window, which in the ultralights have the dual shade. I really like this. You have your filtering day shade as well as your blackout night shade. That
does make a difference.
Does make a difference. And I like having this because it just kind of filters the light. It's pretty slick. So this does fold down into a bed. So then also in the dinette, you've got these great drawers, which is even more space for storage. And also I want to point out here is your air conditioning, as well as you have a vent here, which you could also swap that out for a max air vent fan as well. And you also have your theater seating over here in front of your fireplace, a place for your phone to charge right here. And again, I will probably end up leaving that in this unit, and we'll be back later to find it. So it does have the parachute pull here, and you've got your reclining seat, which is amazing. And you have these lights here now, your reading lights. So you can turn that on and read your book, or turn it off and take a nap, which is what I would do. And then up here, you've got this storage, and these now stay open. Thank you, Rockwood. So look at all that storage up there as well. Very nice. And I like the decorative smoked glass. That's very nice. So across from your theater seating, like I had pointed out, there is your fireplace. You've got this amazing cubby here with an outlet, your shelf space here, as well as your television. So this is a nice little hangout area for TV for sure. What's awesome about this unit is the dual doors. You have a door here that goes into the bedroom, and then you have a door here that goes into the bathroom. So you don't have to go through the bathroom to get to the bedroom. Let's take a look at the bathroom. So as you come on in here, this is a really nice, it's got the corner shower.
Do you want to turn any lights on or anything?
No, I like it like this. No, let's see here. We got the lights here. We got a light here and a light there. And this little light here is the toe kick light down here. But look at this beautiful shower. I really like it now with the regular glasses. So you walk in here, you got plenty of room, tall chick approved. You've got your shower miser. So that's nice. And you have shelf space, shelf space, shelf space, and as well as this caddy thing. So this is very nice. I like that a lot. So I'm going to come back out here. I'm going to close it up. But you have this great solid surface sink with nice fixtures, a medicine cabinet, as well as another cabinet down here as well.
And those are open because they're prepping it.
So if Tony's going to come in here, and we're going to flip-flop spaces because I want to show you this cabinet space in here, which is so fun. So here's a great use of space. Check out this cabinet space. It's using every inch of space with these awesome triangular shelves. I like that a lot. So also here's your toilet, which has plenty of space around it. So you got lots of elbow room for sure. And then over here, you've got your sliding barn door for privacy, and it latches in place for travel. Also, when you're in travel mode and the slides are in, you will be able to access this bathroom from this back door here, and you'll be able to access the fridge from the front door. So as we enter into the bedroom here, you'll notice there is a light switch here, which is dimmable for the bedroom lights, which is really nice. Above Tony here, you've got a max air vent fan, but this is a full queen here, which is really slick. I really like the new headboard, which is very nice, but look at all the storage you have up here, again with that really pretty smoked glass. And you also have another USB up here, as well as your reading light, which I like that a lot. So you have a little shelf, and you do have the blackout blinds. Nice size bedroom. I'm gonna pass Tony here. So over here you have another window, and you have, this is an emergency exit window, which I think is funny because you also have a door over there. I love all the ways you can exit out of here. So on this bed, I'm going to lift it up. So underneath there, you have these, where you have the storage where you could access from the outside, but you also have these giant drawers here for more space for your clothing and that type of thing. I'm going to close this and it's going to make a loud noise. Told you. So over here you have your wardrobe, which look at all this hanging space. This goes all the way across. That I don't know anybody who has that much clothing that goes camping. Well, I don't know, maybe I do. You have, here's where you have your TV backer, but you've got your outlet here as well as your spot for your cable and for your satellite. And also, what is this?
That's 12-volt power
12-volt power.
for your 12-volt TV.
Oh. So here you have a panel, and behind it is your water pump, as well as these giant drawers here for more of your wardrobe. This is pretty amazing how much storage is in this unit. So as you can see, this unit has plenty of storage. And also over here, you've got your back door as well as your solar controller. This unit has everything, including the new color combination, which I really like. So you want to go up front, Tone?
Sure.
Oh, you want to bring in the slides and we'll see what it looks like with
Sure.
the slides in? Okay.
Don't forget your phone.
Yeah. And my sunglasses. And my bottle of water. Okay.
Alrighty, we're gonna bring this slide in.
I should be okay if I stay here, right?
Yeah, because you get access to the refrigerator.
Yeah. It'll be nice. That's when this also comes in handy, having it open on that side.
And look at that. You have
That's
plenty of
awesome.
room.
Yeah, look at that. You can even use this as prep space. But look, you can fully open your refrigerator this way and this way. So you can make, see? You can make a sandwich when you're stopped at the rest stop. Very cool. Okay, now let's go look at the flip side. So as you can see with the slide in, the bed is slightly in the way, but you still have full access to your bathroom. Look at that. This is great. Yeah, I like that. I like
Very
that
nice.
a lot.
Well, there you have it, folks. I hope you found this video helpful, useful, entertaining, possibly. And if you did, I'd appreciate it if you'd subscribe to TNT RVing.
Yeah, give us a big thumbs up, a like, and we'll see you at the campground.
TNT.